Big Mom is dangerous, and she's got a giant sweet tooth, and she's a giant, so I guess that makes sense. But this is your boy Me. Welcome to the channel where anime and manga means more. And this time we're reviewing One Piece episode 571. Now this is gonna be quick because it's not gonna be much for me to cover, but it's gonna be a lot for me to cover at the same time. But yeah, we'll get into that. Anyway, what you call him, Luffy goes after what's my boy name, Caribou, whatever. And they got the treasure from him, and they happen to run across Tamago and Peckham's. Like they see a little group over there. Now what happens is Tamago and Peckham's is talking to the ministers of Fishman Island, and what it is Big Mom, which is one of the four Yonko, she's extorting Fishman Island. And what she's doing, she's get 10 tons of candy from them every month. And in exchange, she doesn't destroy the island, and she protects the island from other pirates. Now, this time, they don't have the candy. Why? Because Hody, he had destroyed the factory where they make the candy. And they need giant machinery and stuff like that for the candy. And then Luffy ate what was left. Now, they figured, well, it's only a few candies left, or maybe, I don't know how much it was left, but it wasn't enough. So they said, we'll give it to Luffy, since it's only a little bit left. Anyway, what happens is Big Mom does not play. She said, I don't care what the reason is. Well, she doesn't say that, but Peckham's and Tamago, who are her representatives, they say, we don't care what the situation is. We want that candy. If not, she said our boys are going to descend on Fishman Island and destroy it. Now Luffy hears that, but one funny thing is every time Peckham's, he like pulls up his glasses every time he gets mad, like to make a statement, but he's a lion, and every time he does that, people looking at him like, oh man, he looks so cute when he does that, even though he's mad when he does that. Was kind of funny. But anyway, what we didn't notice in the manga was Peckham's and Tamago wears pink. Now, also, Big Mom wears pink. I think that's like the theme of that crew. Like a lot of crews have like a certain theme, and I think that's the theme. Like they all wear pink. Now, for my personal opinion, Big Mom's Jolly Roger is the ugliest, worst Jolly Roger there is in One Piece. I don't like it. It looks stupid. It looks retarded. Some candy and a wave and a tree and this and that. Some giant lips and a hat. It's just crazy. I hate it. But anyway, back to the story. They said that they were going to descend upon Fishman Island if they don't come up with their loot. Anyway, we cut to Big Man's Island. And it's nothing but like birthday cakes, candles, stuff like that, giant cakes and whatnot. I don't know if the island is just naturally like that or they made it like that. But anyway, Big Mom, like every Yonko has like their own personal island, like their favorite island in their own territory. I guess this is hers. She stay on that island because she can eat candy all she wants. Even the people in the crew likes eating candy. They call her up, let her know what's going on, but at the same time, we see that one of her men destroyed an island for the same reason. She's extorting a bunch of islands like this. And she said, I don't care what the circumstance is. They don't have my loot. They get the boot, a swift kick and, in the pants and get sent out the door like Jazzy Jeff. So anyway, we know she's serious. Anyway, we cut back to Luffy and them. And Big Mom calls, to find out what's going on. Tamago and Peckham's, they're scared out of their wits. Like, what's the heck is going on? Now, pay attention to this. Look at Peckham's. His shirt is flat. It doesn't look like anything is poking out his back. Now, this is for people that read the manga. I'm not going to give away any spoilers, but it doesn't look like he's wearing a backpack or something like under his shirt. So that might be a clue as to what he is. Now, anyway, Big Mom, she said my stomach acid is acted up because I know that I'm going, Fishman Island's candy is her favorite. And she said my stomach acid is acting up and she's spitting like acid, like a clue as to what her powers is. This episode actually did more justice to than the manga. Like we see a lot more different things that we can look at, like that acid hitting the ground. I think that she has a devil fruit power. I really do. But anyway, Peckham's and Tamago is scared. Peckham's is like a lion, and Tamago, He's got like an eggshell, sort of like what's that dude? Togepi from Pokemon, like half an eggshell on him, and he's part of the long leg tribe, the first one we've seen, the first one. What they are is they look just like, you know, like basically like normal people from Fishman. I mean, not Fishman Island, from One Piece, but their legs is like like 2/3 of their height. Their legs are 2/3 of their height. I mean, his knees is higher than Luffy. That's how tall he is. But anyway, they get in contact with Big Mom. Big Mom's wondering what the heck is going on. Y'all, you don't have the candy. What's going on? Luffy is mad because they getting ready to destroy the island after they just saved it, and he gets on the phone with Big Mom. Like, Tamago and Peckham didn't even want to pick it up. And he says, yeah, I ate the candy. I ate it. You know, come after me, whatever. Blah, blah, blah. Get at me, dog, you know. And she says, all right. Luffy says, I offer some, you know, treasure in exchange for it. And Tamago, he's a businessman. The dude's smart. Peckham's was just going at him hard. So we get to see, like, the differences in Tamago and Peckham's personalities, which I like. And Tamago's looking at it like, wait, all this treasure, we can use this to cause we didn't have, we don't have a lot of money. Kid just destroyed 2 of our allies' ships. We can use this to recoup the ships, you know, pay for this and that. He said, then we can come back and get the candy later on. No big thing. And which is actually a good idea. But Big Mom's like, no, we don't compromise. We're gonna destroy Fishman Island, take the treasure, and face Luffy. And that's how it went. And Luffy says, I got some business to handle with you too, right? He says, I'm gonna beat you up. He said, I'm gonna beat you down all over the New World. And I'm taking the island, Fishman Island. Is gonna be under my protection from now on. Oh man, so that's pretty much the episode, and it was great. It was absolutely great. So after Whitebeard, you know, lost his control, things had been heating up in the New World. You know, Big Mom taking over, and she's just ruthless. This is how most pirates are. Now, a lot of people complain about One Piece saying these aren't real pirates. These are real pirates. Look at what Big Mom is doing. She's eating her own crewmates. So it's just Luffy, Whitebeard, Shanks. Those are the, you know, the abnormal pirates. Most of the pirates is crazy. Now Big Man has it out for Kid and Luffy now. So it looks like Big Mom's on the cutting board. She might be the first Yonko to be taken out. In the New World, it's like 4 of the strongest pirates and whatnot. And if you want to be the Pirate King, you're gonna have to join their ranks. You're going to have to at some point in time. So we're going to see Luffy go against one of 4 Yonko. The same way when he came into the Grand Line, he went straight after one of the 7 swordsmen. 7 swordsmen. One of the 7 warlords or Shibukai. So it's going to be like the New World version of them entering the Grand Line. And it's going to be great. But bad news for you guys that want to see this fight. I don't think that fight's going to happen anytime soon. Why? Luffy is in way over his head. Big Mom would chew him up. Big Mom would chew him up. Peckham's and Tamago, they're strong enough to beat almost everybody in the Straw Hat crew by themselves. I know they won't be able to beat Luffy, Zoro, or Sanji. Jinbei's planning on joining, so I don't think they'll be able to beat him. But a majority of the crew, they'll be able to take out. So, I mean, from the looks of things. And which Tamago said. He said that these guys are rookies. You know what I'm saying? They're still wet behind the ears. He said they're not on their level. So, Luffy's in way over his head. So, they need some time for training and, you know, facing, you know, lesser opponents before they can get to him. But I can't wait to see it and to see his growth before he gets to that point where he can actually face Big Man. Now, one more thing I want to touch on. Big Mom's design. The manga doesn't do it any justice. I love her design. She looks like a giant chibi character. I mean, she got small hands, big giant head, weird looking body. In a pink dress. I love it. I absolutely love her design. The manga does not do it justice at all, but in the anime we can really see it and it comes out. One last thing to touch up on. Now, since 2008, I've been saying this. I think Big Mom is Lola's mom. Now, when we first seen Big Mom in the anime, in the manga, I kind of thought, well, she's a giant and Lola's not a giant. But most of the people in Big Mom's crew aren't giants, and they call her mom. Just like Whitebeard's people called him, you know, Pops and whatnot. So Is Lola really saying that that's her real mom? And they do both look, but they both are butt ugly and similar. And also, if you don't remember, Lola said that her mom is a powerful pirate in the New World. What could be more powerful than one of the Yonko? And she just happens to be a woman. Come on now. And also, one other thing that I want to touch up on is Big Mom's powers. We don't remember. What you call him? What's his name? What's my boy name? I love his powers, and I like him as a character. He's not all that great of a character, but I like him. Wapple. He has a power where he can eat, people and things and stuff like that. Maybe she has a similar power, like the eat fruit or something like that, and she can grow in size. I know my Wapple, he can grow in size using his fruit, changing the different thing. He can actually change his size. So maybe she might not actually be a giant, or even if she is, she had a small child, and Lola actually isn't small. She's big for a human. So maybe that is her mom. The only reason I actually doubted it because when I seen Big Mom, I was like, man, she's a giant. But at this point in time, I still got those few doubts, but I'm thinking that that's Lola's mom. But anyway, go ahead and leave your comments. Let me know what you think. Rate the video and subscribe and all that other good jazz. And I'm out. Peace. This was longer than I thought.